pitch and towing the slab, Aaron Nola. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Rojas on his way over. He's got it. And there's one down. Here's a Pirates lineup now. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Here's McCutchen.
I think one of my favorite things about Nola is his consistency, Boog. I mean, we talk about his strikeout numbers and everything else, but the fact he's able to produce the way he does, start after start, makes him a valuable piece for any team he plays for.
Next pitch is outside. That's ball four, trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Catcher,
this is Joey Bart. McCutchen, the base runner at first with 1 out. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Left fielder Alexander Canario.
Now it's Alexander Canario. Not close with that one. And a count 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Foul ball there. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Kicks and fires. Struck him out looking. So they strand a pair. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Towing the slab in this one, Andrew Heaney. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Canario going back. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No outs, runner over at third. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Throws to second. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
1 out, runner at second. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Inside. 3-1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Late on that fastball.
Helpful.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting fifth,
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
You know, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
That just misses. Full count, 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Phillies with a run-scoring double. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Here's Adam Frazier. Nola fires. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Here's Tommy Pham. One out, base is empty. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2. On the ground to third. Boom. Goes on to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there.
Batting eighth,
Got inside on him and
baseman,
got him to bounce
Matt
into that
Gorski.
out.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, Matt Gorski. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
3 balls,
2 out,
1
space
strike.
is empty.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a
Batting
very
ninth,
aggressive
center fielder,
secondary lead. So a
G1
ball
Bay.
down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And now G1 Bay. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Two outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 1 and the Pirates nothing. Back at Citizens Bank
Leading
Park,
off
here's the
for
third
the
baseman,
Phillies,
Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Next pitch is downstairs. Missed inside with the curve. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
That one
That
down the
ball's foul.
line, and that's just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got it. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Thought it was a pretty
Batting
good pitch.
eighth,
Top of the
left
strike zone.
fielder,
We're seeing
Weston
more fastballs in that
Wilson.
location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's the left fielder, Weston Wilson. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
One down. Next to hit, Johan Rojas. Missed with a
Ball 3.
changeup. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Wilson over at first with 1 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this. But he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Trey Turner at the plate. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. 2 on, 1 out. That's down and in.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Next offering is in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Connor Falefa. Over to first, safe.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Out to short, Connor Falefa. They take the force out, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We played 2 full. It's the Phillies 3 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Isaiah Kiner Falefa. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Didn't go. Now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
Here's Joey Bart now. McCutchen at first, 1 gone. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Turner for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 3 and the Pirates nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd, Nick Castellanos at the plate now. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. On the ground to third, Hayes. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
It'll bring up J.T. Realmuto.
The one thing you can look at with Realmuto, and we've talked about this in high school, this guy was a quarterback, very athletic. He was an infielder. So,
one ball,
he's not stuck at catcher. Like he's a great catcher, but if you needed to play him somewhere else, become a first baseman, you definitely have that option. Probably even some third base, but he's not just catcher only, although that's what he does. His athleticism can put him in a position for a team that if they wanted to do more, they could.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And the Phillies are set down in order. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 3 and the Pirates nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, Ke'Bryan Hayes. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Alexander Canario, the next to hit. Next pitch is outside.
These Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers kind of...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Now a relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Adam Frazier, the next Pirate to hit. And it is 2-1.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
Just missed. Tommy Pham, next to bat for the Bucks. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rojas sizes this one up, brings it in. Both runners tagging from second and third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Tommy Pham.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
That one ripped. Rojas makes the catch. Runner tagging and heading for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they trail by 1.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Next to hit, Matt Gorski. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Misses outside,
ball.
and the count is 2-2. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Top half of inning number 4. That one misses, and a full count now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. And that's outside. It is ball 4, and he's on base.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
G1
and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder G1 Bay. Gorski leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Phillies 3 and the Pirates 2. The Turnpike Series continues now.
For the Phillies,
and now it's going to be Edmundo Sosa.
Edmundo Sosa.
And that's off the outside edge. And it's 2-1.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That one deep left field, and forget it. His first homer of the year. It's 4-2. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yup, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Weston Wilson now at the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Handles, throws to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, center fielder, Johan Rojas.
Johan Rojas digs in now. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Right side, Pham. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, shortstop,
Trey Turner now.
Turner.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's off the mark, and the count now even up.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And it's filled up. Bryce Harper next to bat for Philadelphia. Swings and misses, struck him out. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 4-2. The Turnpike Series continues now. We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's going to be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. And that's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Liner picked on the hop at first, and they get the out.
Now batting, catcher Joey Bart.
Up next for the Pirates, Joey Bart. Two outs. Strike 2. Stays alive. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Aaron Nola the strikeout. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here in Philadelphia, and here is Bryce Harper.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Too low, and it's ball 3. And that one hammered. Canario ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Now batting, right
and now
fielder,
it's the cleanup
Nick
spot for the Phillies.
Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Phillies go down quietly in the inning as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Ranger Suarez.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Hayes. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Swing and a ground ball. Harper steps on the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Adam Frazier, the next Pirate to hit. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouled off to the right. Ripped on a line to center. Rojas makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Pirates 2.
Now pitching for
Back
Pittsburgh.
Down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Carmen Mlodzinski.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Here's JT Realmuto.
Leadoff for the Phillies, catcher JT Realmuto.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering way off the plate.
We got full count.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And here comes Alec Boehm. 1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. It's 2-2. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Colin Holderman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Ferguson getting loose as well. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
So up next, Edmundo Sosa. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next offering is down low. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back.
Phillies.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Carlos Hernandez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Tommy Pham.
And the batter now, Tommy Pham. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Rojas makes a nice running catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
The Pirates trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes the defender is there to make a play.
He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 4-2. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Weston Wilson.
Left fielder, Weston Wilson.
Rips one to right. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now Johan Rojas.
Johan Rojas.
That one not close. And the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Turner now. Fouled off down the right side. Wilson leads off first with one away. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
That's in there. That is strike 2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And a ball evens the count. And that's outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And it falls. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kyle
Here comes Schwartz to the plate.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Schwarber looking to hit career homer number 300 in this game. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, Boog, 300 homers would be an amazing achievement for him. Fewer than 200 players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tie Chuck Klein. Hit 301, you tie Rogers Hornsby. I can't wait to see if he pulls it off.
That misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Phillies 4 and the Pirates 2. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to begin the 8th. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. The shortstop takes the ball. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Jordan Romano, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Banks also throwing. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Andrew McCutchen will hit next. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Fastball is outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Joey Bart.
Here's the catcher to hit, Joey Bart.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
2 outs. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 4 and the Pirates 2.
Now pitching for
righty
Pittsburgh.
Reliever out of the pen, Colin Holderman.
Colin Holderman.
Now, Nick
Leading off
Castellanos.
for the Phillies, right fielder Nick Castellanos.
Ground ball up the middle. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and
Now
produced
batting,
exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice
Realmuto.
ground out.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Line drive, snags it for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive
Now
that finds a
batting,
glove, but
third
you will get some
baseman,
high fives. You know,
Alex
when you make
Bohm.
great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Alec Bohm. There's a swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Down on strikes, looking for the 2nd straight plate appearance.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Phillies.
and on the mound, the closer,
Number 68.
Jordan Romano.
And he's been
Jordan
racking up strikeouts at a
Romano.
high rate this year, typically
Leading
at
off
least
for the
1 an
Pirates,
inning,
third
so he'll be
baseman,
tough to
T.
get to.
Brian Hayes.
That one inside,
Inside,
ball 3. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're
Now
routine, but
batting,
that doesn't
left
mean it's always
fielder,
going to be smooth.
Alexander
He delivered a
Canario.
good play right there.
Here's the left fielder, Alexander Canario. Climb the ladder with that fastball. Now 1-2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. And there's a ball. And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Adam
Now
Frazier,
batting,
the next
second
Pirate
baseman,
to hit.
Adam Frazier.
That one
That's
missed.
ball 2.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one just misses.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Tommy Pham in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tying run at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So a change being made out at second, and here's the pinch runner, O'Neal Cruz. Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Off the plate, and it's 2-1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Gorski.
So it's their last chance in this one. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Matt Gorski. Next pitch is outside. Two on, 2 outs. That's outside. And now 3-1.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
The Pirates down to their final strike. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Brian Reynolds.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
And this is inside. So the tying run at second. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Ripped on the ground to second. On to first. Ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final 4-2. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.